Hey guys, Drew617 bringing you another Minecraft video, and today I'm going to be showing off the plugin Backpacks. Now, Backpacks is a really cool plugin, and basically the whole goal of it is that it adds in backpacks into vanilla Minecraft. Now, I know what you're saying, why don't I just get a mod and put this on my server and, fine and dandy. Well, basically the reason you want this is so the client doesn't have to download a mod, because basically if you make something hard to do, most likely a person isn't going to do it. So by making them have to download a mod to join your server in order to have backpacks, you make it where they really don't want to do it. So with this, it just adds in a vanilla solution to backpacks. Now, right now there are 3 backpack types, and the small backpack, the large backpack, and the crafting backpack, and much more coming soon, I can guarantee that. But yeah guys, let's just jump right on in here and show off the plugin. So as you can see, I'm in my little survival world here, and it's dark right now, so I'm just gonna sleep real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so if we just run outside real quick, now all of the backpacks from this plugin can be crafted. So if we just take a look in this, these are the crafting recipes for all the backpacks. Now these can be changed in the configuration to pretty much anything you want, and as you can see here, we get these items. Now the first off is the small backpack. Well, we got the large backpack, we got the crafting backpack, and we got the backpack key. Now if you want to see some of the backpacks in action before we go into the whole crafting, you can see this. This is one that I crafted a while back. It's a large backpack, and basically if we just put it on, then we take the backpack key, we right click, it opens up the inventory, and then we can put literally whatever we want in this backpack. We can take it off. Yeah, well, we have to put it on before opening it again. We can drop it on the ground, we can give it to our friend, he can pick it up and open it up with his backpack key, and the inventory will always be there. Next, if we just take all that out and put that back. Okay. Next we have the crafting backpack, and as you can see, if we open up this, it works as a fully functioning crafting table. Let's just show that off. Let's see, furnace. Yeah, as you can see, we could craft that if we wanted to, but I'm not, because that'd be a waste. And now let's get on to the crafting recipes for all these. So basically, if you put leather in a circle like this, you get an unassigned backpack. Now, unassigned small backpack, sorry. Basically what you do is, once you get this unassigned small backpack, you're going to want to hold it in your hand. And when you hold it in your hand, as you might have to change it around a little, you see that? The name will change, and it'll say small backpack and then an ID number. The backpack can now be used just like you would any other kind of backpack that you already made, I guess. And yeah, but you will notice that, oh, by the way, this is the crafting recipe for the large backpack. It's leather surrounding one chest. Now if we just take this thing, and it says unassigned large backpack, and we put it on, if we go to try to open it, it'll tell us we're not wearing a backpack. That's because it's not assigned yet. So we're just going to take the unassigned large backpack, hold it in our hand, it's going to say large backpack, and then the ID number, we're going to put it on, and then as you can see, we can open up and use this backpack just like anything else that we have. And as you can see, backpacks can be changed around. So if we just take, this is backpack 0, which doesn't have anything in it, this is backpack 2, which we just put all that wood in there, and they work pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Next, let's go on to the backpack key. As you can see, if we put iron and then a feather around like this. Now these are all just using the default crafting recipes. As I mentioned earlier, you can change these in the configuration, which we're gonna go over very, very soon. Now this is the backpack key, and then this is just the crafting backpack. Now not only can you obtain these through crafting, but you can also obtain them through commands, and all of the commands except for one works via the console. So let's just do -help backpacks, and as you can see, these are all the commands for the backpacks plugin. Now this right here, this is what we're going to go over when we get into config, so don't let me forget. Basically what this does is this toggles your backpack resource pack, which yes, you can add a custom resource pack, to kind of give backpacks a texture and, you know, make them look cool, and just pretty much anything you want. Now, I might come out in the future and make a backpacks resource pack that goes along with the plugin, but right now there isn't one. So if you just want to make your own, or just, you know, download the texture from, you know, the mods, oh, excuse me, and just put that right into your texture pack, then there you go, you can do that. But as you can see, if we just do dash backpack, we can do the backpack, a player, and then a type. Now let's just list the types. So I type in a bunch of gibberish. Now the types right now are small, crafting, etc., etc. So if we just do dash small, for example, it will give us a backpack, and as you can see, we do not have to bind this, because it automatically does it, because it's skipping by commands, and it'll come up with this neat little chat message here. And as I've already said, you can change the name on the backpacks. You can also change the lore, which is that not the largest backpack out there, you know, etc., etc. You can add as many lines as that as you want. But yeah, that's pretty much the backpack. So let's drop all this back in here. Okay. Yeah, guys. So next, let's go on to the dash clone BP. That's a really cool one. It basically, what it does is when you run the command, this is the only one that can't be run in the console, by the way, because, you know, you have to be a player to do it. If you do dash clone BP, it will clone the backpack you are holding in your hand. Now, really cool thing about clone backpacks is they live update the inventory of the other backpacks. So, for instance, let's just give an example here. If I were sitting here and I had my chest all open, you know, I took this chest out. Alright, if some other player had this chest open, they'd see this chest disappear, because that's me taking it out. And the same applies with the backpacks. If you have a clone backpack and it's open, and I took this sword, for example, and put it here, if another person had this backpack on and had it open, they would see this sword randomly appear in the backpack, and then you can take it out. Their inventories are linked, basically, so you can view and modify backpacks in game just remotely using a cloned backpack. So that's a really cool feature, and you could add that as like a VIP feature or something, you know, like if a leader of some faction, you know, was giving out backpacks to people, but they wanted to have access to it themselves, they could just clone all of the backpacks before they give it to a player, and then just see what they are, you know, take out all their stuff if they want to, etc., etc. So we're just going to pop that right back in here. And let's look at the commands one more time. Oh, and the next one isn't that special. It's just dash give BP key, and that gives you the backpack key, which we talked about earlier. So we're just going to plop that back in here and move that here. And I think that's about it. Oh wait, we got to show this off. So dash toggle BP. As you can see, we can toggle our backpacks resource pack, which we're about to go over. So I think that's about it for the in-game features, and let's just pop on over to the config, and I'll show you how to set that up. Alright, see you there, guys. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go over the configuration file for backpacks. So all you have to do is go into your plugins folder, this nice little folder created by the plugin after you've run it at least once. And then you'll see this config YML and all this other system stuff, which we don't really need to worry about. So just open up the config file. As you can see, you got this really neat little 80s like graphics text art stuff. It's pretty cool stuff. And version, don't need to really worry about that. And this right here. Now, this is the backpacks resource pack that I mentioned earlier. Basically what this is you just take the resource pack that you created and you upload it to the web, like a direct link such as this, and then you just enable this to true. And what this will do is it'll basically send you the resource pack, you know, of course, if the player doesn't have it disabled to themselves, and yeah, it gives them a custom texture for backpacks. Next, let's go over some of the customizable features of the backpack. Now, as you can see here, you can change the color of the backpacks to anything you want, and I mean anything. Like, look at all this. I mean, fuchsia. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Fuchsia. I mean, I've never even heard of that, but it's a color, and you can change it. I would just Google it or something, because I don't even know what it is. This is the name of the item, though. This is like, you know how we had the large backpack item? Well, you could change this to like a rucksack or anything you wanted, and that would change the item. Now, note, it does not update backpacks that have already been created before the change, so it's a little something there. So, like, you know, old players could have like a version of a backpack that you couldn't even get anymore, which that'd be pretty cool for them. I think they'd like it. I mean, I would. I mean, hey. And this is the size. You just change this to any one of these numbers that you see here. It could be 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, or 54, which 54 is the size of the double chest and 27 is the size of the regular chest, which is how I have the whole system set up right now. And this is the ability to craft the specified item. Now, this basically enables the ability to have that crafting recipe in the game for that said item, and this is the crafting recipe below. Now, as you can see, each letter represents a material, as you can see here. So leather chest plate represents the letter A, and so on and so forth, and you can probably figure that on yourself. And this is laid out just like a crafting grid, so that's how you would do that. Next, this is the lore. This appears at the bottom of it. As you can see, I think we went over the small backpack lore, which said not the largest backpack out there, and you can just add a little dash and then a color code symbol and then whatever you want to there, and that can go on pretty much forever, and you can use any kind of color code you would see from Essentials or any other plugin out there. Just basic Minecraft color codes to simplify. And this is auto-saving. This automatically saves your backpack after a certain period of time. The default is 10 minutes, which I found out is a pretty good little benchmark there. So, yeah, guys, that about does it for the configuration. And I'm just going to show off the resource pack feature here. So we're just going to move this over here. We're going to open up this, which is a little resource pack that I made just when I was testing out a new 3D modeler that I got, and I uploaded that to my website as a resource. Let's enable this to true, and yeah, that should be good if we didn't accidentally leave our resource pack disabled earlier. So we just go here. Oh, and this is where it auto-saved, by the way. And let's just do reload, and as you can see, we got all this reloaded, and let's join back on the server here, and as you can see, we should, oh, yep, you see that, it's kind of frozen here, boom, oh wow, yeah, this is some of the 3D texture that I did on this. Wow, that looks really cool though, huh, look at that. Doesn't really work or look like anything from this world, but hey. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the whole resource pack thing. And as you can see, if we do dash toggle BP and toggle it to off, and then if we have to exit and then come back to the game though for you to be able to see the effect. So if we do that, as you can see, we will not have the resource pack. So yeah, that's pretty much custom resource packs and such, which you can change in the config. Hey guys, so that was about it, and if you did like, please leave a big old fat thumbs up and download the plugin. Yeah, so hope you guys have a great day, and bye.